Hi, Dumpster Divas. Welcome back to another episode of the show. And today I am joined by the hilarious Pet Shop Boy. Pet Shop Boy was on the show, in the depths of the pandemic. And I reached out and I was like, B, we need you to come back because so much is happening on Summer House. Paige is gone. Who's rotting in these beds? We got to check in with the straights. B, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it was like,
oh my God.
It was like 2022 probably.
Oh, okay.
It was forever ago.
A lot's changed.
A lot has changed. And some things have stayed the same. the desire, the fight against depression has stayed the same. Did they save the world? And our shows have stayed the same. We were saying off pod. I know how much you deeply love the Summer House girls. Who's your like go-to faves in the show in general? Like who do you always check in with?
God, well, Lindsay Hubbard. That's
who was missing.
My mother
Where was she?
Raised me. She is missing. I felt her absence. I think it's definitely like Lindsay. I love her. I like anybody that's an underdog. I think it's like a gay thing for me. You know what I mean? Just if there's something very Romeo and Michelle about her. Like she's very like, I don't know, just something very. She's always on the outskirts. She's always on the fringe. But I like her. I've warmed up to Amanda some, but I still kind of like, there's things that annoy me, like her husband, and just the fact that she married him. But we'll get into that, I'm
no
sure.
longer.
Yeah, right. Soon to be ex-husband.
Wait. Okay, a Lindsay boot on the ground, barely a boot on the ground. But I was at brunch the other day with a friend of a friend, and she was like, wait, I've never watched Summer House, but my best friend was on Summer House. And I was like, okay, who was she? And she was like, she was one of Lindsay's interns in season 1 when she made them
in the apartment.
I was like expecting like some like cast member. She's like, no, she like worked on the floor of her apartment in season 1. I'm like, honestly, that's a better boot on the ground.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? I really liked Gabby. I know that sounds weird. That's like a hot take. I really enjoyed her and Lindsay having a little, because nobody was really friends with Lindsay during that kind of that period of time. Paige, I think, is really funny. She's not my favorite. I think Danielle's always been my least favorite of the girls. It's tough. It's tough with the girls on the show a little bit sometimes. It's a universal thing going on there. But
yeah. Universally, Danielle has not a lot. She doesn't have a lot of fans.
Well, right now, I think West is my favorite person that is on the full-time kind of cast. So.
I agree. West is also, he kind of gets, has he gotten hotter or have we just gotten more like used to his like swag? I don't know what it is, but I'm into it now. He looks the same, but I think people are coming around to it because they know his politics now too, which is like, but I don't think even though he is kind of like, his nature is to be kind of performative and zany and kind of wild guy, but I don't think that his like outspokenness about politics is performative or as many people would like to, you know what I mean? He knows his shit. When he's talking about politics, he's not just being like base level. He kind of really has an understanding of what he's talking about, and I find that to be really attractive. So, because the bar is in fucking hell. The bar is in hell. It's just nice to know there's a straight man that, I feel like a lot of straight men feel like it's very masculine to not say anything about politics or like talk about being like fiscally conservative or like a deep Trumper, and he's like, no, I know my shit and I don't fuck with people who don't fuck with human rights, and it's just they
don't feel neutered.
It's refreshing. I agree. Yeah. Well, this is the premiere of season 10, which season 10 is crazy to say, honestly. And I've been with the show since pretty much the beginning.
That is crazy. It's been 10 years. Like Potomac is at 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's been on longer than Potomac though, right?
Yeah. No.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it had to have been the same year. They do it every summer. They didn't like skip a summer.
I guess
so.
It was 2016,
2016.
That's crazy.
Did it premiere and maybe they filmed in 2015. Here on the show, we went back and rewatched season 1 last year. Honestly, y'all, it holds up better than you would think.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they've really been a consistent show for 10 years with making consistent, just like low-stakes drama and just kind of comfort TV for us reality fanatics.
Well, it's something you can, it's like the ultimate go back, watch, what's the word I'm looking for, the term. It's like kind of a show that you revisit often because it lives in this bubble. Physically. It's like physically in a bubble. Like they go out to the Hamptons and they don't talk about what's happening in current events. They talk about what's happening within the four walls of this house that they live in. So whether you're watching it from 2016, the only thing that really changes are the fashions slightly. You know, it's like Amazon fits. It's like Zara fits. Matching sets.
And I wanted to say that way. I wanted to say that way.
Yeah, you know, for sure. But no, I totally agree. I mean, when the show first came out, I wasn't really drawn to it. I was like, this isn't really my thing. I think I kind of picked up around the time of the pandemic. You know, because I was just like watching shows, and I was like, oh, this is like good. But yeah, and then I went back and watched other seasons, and I was like, okay, it hits, and it always is. It's always the same, and that's what's reliable about it. It'll be interesting to see what In the City is like, because that's like going to be in the city, and it'll be focused on like real life.
I'm excited to. I'll go with Lindsay wherever she goes, but
I got nothing else going on. I got nothing else. What the fuck are you doing, right? Like, I'm like, no, I'm going to be too busy in the like late winter. No, I will definitely be inside watching whatever they crammed down my.
I completely agree. Well, let's get into the episode. So we start out with this like reflection on the 10 years, and it's really crazy. A lot of things have stayed the same. You know, Lindsay has generally stayed the same. She has just been like a force in reality TV from the beginning. Mm-hmm. It is crazy though to see Carl's like journey from season 1 to now with his sobriety and his you know, he just looks different. Like he's just a different person. Seeing those season 1 Carl, I'm like, that is a different man than the man that is now arriving in a cowboy hat and some aloe shorts and tanks.
Yeah.
Different person. And it's kind of sweet and sad. I know, the skinny jeans, right? What a moment.
There's something kind of deeply kind of a little dark about Carl. I mean, obviously without the obvious of what happened, you know, with him and his sobriety journey and all that. But just like there's something kind of heavy about him. He feels lighter though for sure this episode, but it's only been one episode. But he does feel lighter. But whether it was the breakup with Lindsay or all this stuff, I've always kind of had a hard time really getting into Carl.
I feel like he's always on a journey, you know what I mean? Like he's always and I think it.
And some are supposed to be fun.
Right. And I think it's time to take that journey off of reality TV, unfortunately, is my take on it in general. Sure. Yeah. Which I think that's happening. I think it's kind of to be understood that, like, is this season going to
He's not on the new show, I don't believe.
Like, I have a theory that it's going to be like America's Next Top Model, where like every couple episodes, like one of the cast members just will fade away and not be seen on the show again, and then by the end of the season, we're set up with like a whole different cast. Like, it does feel like they're setting up the exit of a lot of these cast members. Do you think that's the case?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Lindsay's not going to be back. Kyle won't be back. I don't think Carl would be back.
I think Carl's confirmed out.
Yeah, I don't see a world. But I mean, I think Sierra has enough star power now. People love Sierra. Like, and Bravo pushes her out there. She hosts red carpets. She does everything. So I think they're trying to make her
looking stunned. That red carpet she hosted. Yeah,
she looks great. Yeah.
Oh my god, the Wuthering Heights carpet. She wore this like, I can't remember what color it was. The gown was incredible. She looked unbelievable. So yeah, she's crushing it.
West is a star, I think. He has an insane like social media presence as well. People just like either like hate him or love him, but most people do like love him from what I see. Maybe it's just my algorithm, but I don't know. And then Jesse is kind of like the little villain at times. So I think they're going to be okay. I think that they just need to find the right people to kind of, you know, and maybe these new people will be, I don't know, the brunette girl. I wasn't really feeling so much. I'm still learning names.
Right at the top we get. So right at the top, we have everyone kind of heading out to the Hamptons. Kyle goes with the boys. Amanda goes with the girls. And it's Amanda, Sierra, and then we have Bailey. And then the other girl, I did not catch her name. What is
Levi,
her name?
I think. I just looked it up. Levi,
yes. Yeah. She didn't pop on this episode. I'm not ruling her out yet. But Bailey did pop to me a bit. Like, I felt like I'm not going to say, like, I love her or hate her or anything yet. I just, like, she definitely was present in this episode, like, delivering an energy on camera.
Bailey.
And I was kind of Bailey, yeah.
Blunt. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that she brought kooky, crying at dinner, like
cried at dinner in the first 30 minutes of the episode. I looked at the time when she started crying. I looked at my phone. I was like, it is not even 25 minutes into the episode, but go ahead. But then I realized, I was like, as annoyed as I was like, I know a star when I see one, and this is going to be, if you're going to keep up this energy, then this is going to make for a chaotic summer in a good way. The other girl, whenever I hear someone come in and they're like, I just got out of a 12-year relationship. Bitch, you're 12. What are we talking about?
I'm
turned off by that. I'm like, summer's supposed to be fun. I can't.
I mean, I grew up in Dallas. I'm like, y'all, there are people there that got married at 23 to the person that they were with when they were 16. I mean, it's so very not New York to do that. I'm sure she's a transplant from somewhere, and that is wild to me. Like, I cannot imagine. Like, she is a child in that house still, and she has a 12-year relationship under her belt. That is baffling to me.
Yeah, either she's gonna get turned out in this house, or she's gonna be like really kind of boring. I don't know, or cry. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna.
I hope for the turned out. That sounds fun.
To get turned out. Like, listen, that would be hilarious. That would be fun to watch.
Oh, I know, right? And then also in the boys' car we get to meet. Oh no, Wes goes separately, but Wes we get to meet this KJ character. He's one of our new men. Now, I actually met KJ over the summer at one of my friends works at Lulu, and he hosted this Lulu event that Carl was invited to, and Carl brought KJ. And he is like, he doesn't read this way on camera, but like in person, he is striking on camera. He's even more striking in person and infinitely taller than he appears on this show. I mean, he is like a very beautiful man. I mean, he is stunned. And he seems, but it's so funny. His energy is so normal. Sweet and normal. He doesn't.
You are way too fucking sweet and normal to be in this crowd of people, and you know what I mean. But listen,
that preview of like the season where he was like talking to that one of the other new girls and was like, "I've been thinking about you every morning." I'm like, "Oh my god, bro."
Yeah.
So they all head out to the Hamptons. I do think a general theme here, though, is we need to be drinking. We need to have a count. We need to have something that collects how many times they say DJ. How many times are we going to say DJ, the DJ deck? How many times are we going to talk? I mean, I think we spent the majority of this episode talking about Kyle just mentioning DJ in the same way that Carl mentions running.
I mean, I think it was great, though, because instead of just hearing Amanda talk about how it's affected their marriage, we get to hear from every single person that's close to him how they think it's deeply loserish and cringy for him, and it's damaging. I mean, Carl said it's damaging his relationship with Carl. Not damaging, but he said what? He said something like, "I miss."
He was like, "It just doesn't. It's how
quality time. I miss quality time."
Yeah, because like I'm a sober person. I don't want to be like out until 3 a.m. with you at the club every night, like listening to you play the same.
He's like
15 songs.
He doesn't want to,
What do you think he plays?
Whatever's like on TikTok. Whatever's trending on like TikTok. Some like annoying like what is it? The way you walk. I don't know. Just like something like that. Like whatever's on like It's like whatever's
that,
TikTok
and then,
music.
Like, old Avicii, like old like EDM, like
that too. It's gonna be a mix.
It's gonna be a mix of like the 2014 EDM phase mixed with like today's hits because he's trying to
shit that I don't listen to. Whatever the fuck I don't listen to. I listen to Fleetwood Mac, so don't look at me. Like
don't go to one of his sets.
Yeah, no.
That photo of him. Wait, the photo of his like DJ tour is so haunting to me. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah.
And the Let Him Cook tour. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, no one has ever been more single and divorced.
DJing really is a midlife crisis like moment, and we have so many reality stars and celebs venturing into this medium. Many
DJs in general. We need more doctors. We need people that drive snowplows. We need plumbers.
We do need that.
We need snowplow drivers. If you're listening, men, I don't know who listens to this podcast, but like, dude, straight men, I don't know. We need more plumbers. We need electricians. We need accountants. We don't need more DJs.
No more DJs.
Please spare us.
You know, one thing about DJing though too is like I know there are DJs who like DJ and who are really masterful in the way that they like blend songs and do all of that. But my point is like the term DJ is just an umbrella term when in reality I feel like most of them are not actually I want to know who's actually mixing. Like Meredith
It's
Marks,
just like a bastardized term. Like the term like influencer at one point meant somebody that like could be a writer. Like people will call me an influencer sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not though. I write, and then I put it online, and people. But then there's like when I think of an influencer, it's literally just someone who's posting Speedo photos and Fire Island Pines, and then getting, you know what I mean? There's like it's like a DJ Kyle would be that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Yes.
it's
No,
this
I agree.
umbrella, but it's kind of been bastardized in a lot of ways.
No,
Yeah,
I completely agree. It's just he takes it so seriously, and I just feel that. I mean, why are you bringing your DJ like deck to the Hamptons? I would be so
mm.
baffled by it. I'd be like, put that, just leave that at home. No one wants to hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, Amanda clocks him and is like, you started. I hadn't even thought about this, but like she was like, you started DJing. Literally immediately when I decided that I wanted to do something for myself, and I
Yeah.
forgot about that moment on camera where he literally just like said that so flippantly, and I'm like, oh, damn. That is
Yeah.
really probably what the case is here.
I think he resents her.
Definitely.
And I think that he knows that his entire storyline on the. I think they need each other though, because I mean, she wouldn't be on the show if it weren't for him, and he wouldn't still be on this show if it weren't for her. So, you know, but I think he kind of. It's. I think he resents her in some ways. I don't know, and I think she resents that she has to like be around him, and she's annoyed by him. They don't even sit next to each other at dinner, like. I've been like deep in TikTok theories today. I was at the gym and I was on the treadmill and I watched at least 5 or 6 TikToks of people hypothesizing that they think that they broke up before this episode even filmed. They think that they just kept it secret because they knew they had to film a show and or they were just, you know. I could see that. I mean, they
Well,
didn't even drive up together.
yeah, it was kind of crazy to me that they went through all of BravoCon pretending that they were like cool while their headlines were everywhere saying that they had broken up, and then what, two months later they decide to make the announcement on their terms. I don't know.
But
Yeah,
then at the same time, it's like for a couple that's been together for a decade on camera, they can
yeah,
probably do it better than most married
that's
couples that
true.
have been together for 20 years. Because
I had heard rumors that she
constant
was living in
scrutiny.
New Jersey, like as early as like last summer, probably when this
I mean,
filmed.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah,
I never see her around, so.
you could see Kyle around, I'm sure, if we went out to the straight
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was so hot when they were in the house and KJ was talking about how he grew up with all women and how he just feels more comfortable around them. I was like, that's an instant like
hmm
pro for me on a straight guy. Like same with
Yeah.
West, how he like his mom is such a presence in
OBGYN.
his life. Like I'm like, these are good Midwestern boys.
hmm Yeah.
I just
I
love
agree.
it.
Yeah.
Well, also wait, back to your point though about the them not being together. What about this whole like he lost his wedding ring thing? I'm like,
I had
you're
forgot that. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, why are we just glazing over this? Everyone at the dinner table is just like, they were dropping bombs left and right. And everyone is just
know.
trying to like, I would be like the new people at the dinner table, just like, is that, are we going to,
Are we
is
gonna
that,
talk about that?
is this normal? Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything because I just met Kyle, but yeah, no, I thought that was fucking weird. How do you
so
lose your,
weird. Like, I
I
mean,
don't know.
here's the thing. My dad has lost his wedding ring so many times, and then he's like, he ended up replacing it with like a rub. It's stupid, but it's my dad, and like he's not doing it because of any other reason. But like Kyle losing his wedding ring is really more indicative of like a larger issue where he doesn't take her seriously. Like that's just like a
Yeah.
general theme, you know. And it's like you can't even like keep
How is
track
he
of
losing
that.
his ring? I don't know that he changes his underwear that often. Like, I don't think that. Why would he take his ring off? You know what I'm saying?
No, I totally know. Wait, so what about this new girl, Bailey, and the Sweet Green dumping? Because there's so much to unpack here. The fact that she got
There
dumped out of
is.
Sweet Green is so disturbing to me and so deeply straight to me.
It also felt really a little bit like story time, and then like she had like thought of what she's gonna tell these people, but
Yeah.
it felt unhinged no matter what. And I mean, of the new people, she's my favorite so far, but it did feel like a little bit. I feel like also they kept panning to everyone else in the house, like the OGs, and they were just like their eyes were
They're
like you could tell they're trying to figure these people out. They're like, are we gonna like these people? Are they
Yep.
just performing?
Yep.
It's really interesting to watch new people come on this show, and the older people really kind of put them through it. I mean, they're not nice. I don't think they don't make it
No.
easy
They don't. And also it's like they're in a completely different place in life.
in life.
It's different than Housewives, where Housewives you get so much interpersonal relationships and you get so much backstory on people's real lives. Like you go and film at people's houses, you film with people's families, separate from the other women. This show is really mostly just like you filming with the core group. And so like that house, they've been in that house forever at this point. Like, there's definitely a hierarchy of who, and like, it has to be a hard environment to permeate.
It's probably really hard too, because I think that just genuinely, not to like cast aspersions on this cast, but genuinely more selfish people. I mean, that's what you are when you're in your 20s. But like, if you talk about a housewife, I mean, housewives, obviously, hello, Lisa Barlow, you can be selfish. However, you have kids that you're all day working on getting your kids to school, to soccer practice, whatever they got going on. You've got a husband. You've got all these moving parts if you have a business. But then I think with this group of people, they are the main show in their own lives. So then, you know what I mean? If I'm explaining that properly, I just feel like they are going to be more selfish, and
it's their show. No, it literally is their show. Like, quite literally, like, it's about.
Yeah, but them. I think in Housewives, it's a little easier to probably blend in, because when you do get to go out and film, this is probably a little bit of a release, I'd imagine, to be around women that are just like probably going to be able to have drinks and not have to change diapers or do whatever the fuck. So you're probably going to be a little more open to getting to know people. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yes, no, I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
That's my take on it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, wait, back to Sweetgreen though, because I just need to, for those that like don't live in New York, I feel like Sweetgreen is not necessarily as prevalent. I find Sweetgreen so gross. Like, I feel like everything tastes the same and smell like, you go in and it smells like green slop.
Yeah, it's just slop bowls, $20 slop bowls. I'll do it if I'm in Midtown and I have to eat something.
Same.
Or but like, generally no.
Generally no, and like, I always, by the end of like the bowl, you're always like, that tasted just like the like buffalo bowl that I had, and then, or like that tasted, everything just tastes the same. I can't describe it. And the idea of like going to sit down and also eating there is a whole other thing. Like, who eats there?
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, that's, I mean, also, but the thing is that something that is unique to New York is that, like, where would you want to be broken up with? Like, literally nowhere. I don't care if it's a Sweetgreen. I was broken up with on the street corner. So, like, I don't really, like, when you'll be walking down the street in New York and, like, just see, like, random people crying on a street corner or something because they're, like, on the phone. Or, there's nowhere to be. There's nowhere else to get dumped or cry into a phone or do whatever. So, it is what it is. At least you had central AC and a food.
You know what?
In front of you.
You put things in perspective, B.
Yeah.
Wait, also at this table when she's crying, the other girl, Levi, I can't get over that that's her name, but is talking about the 12-year relationship. Jesse is like gooning in the corner, like, oh my God, these women are single. I am like going to wreak havoc in this home.
Probably. Yeah.
What do you think of Jesse? Where do you stand with him?
I'm like, I think like, I'm not one of those people who's like, I don't like him, get him off the show. I don't like him, but he's perfect for the show. He's great television.
Co-sign, completely.
He's completely unaware. He thinks that he's like in on the game and the joke, but he completely steps in it. He did it all last season with Lexi. I don't know how he didn't see that coming from a mile away, him being kind of perceived that way. But I think that's what makes him good for the show. So, I mean, I don't like him, but he's probably lovely in person.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he is. Yeah.
I mean, I would. I'm not a fucking hater. Like, come on. I mean, and honestly, it would take like maybe 2 drinks. Maybe 1. I don't know. I want to see it, but
no, same. Like, just like, can you just show it to me? Like,
I want to see it. But like,
show it to me, Rachel.
I'd show it to me. Send it to me, please. No, I prefer West, but we will take Jesse.
We're equal opportunists here with the boys. So then we also get this new Australian bachelor character. I'm not sure about this one.
I don't know. He didn't really speak that much. He's really quiet so far. So
he doesn't.
He has a girlfriend.
Oh, he does have a girlfriend?
Yeah, that's what my friend told me. My friend texted me today and said that he's actually his. I don't know if I should be saying it. Well, I guess I'll say it. A friend of mine said he lives in the same building on the same floor as him.
Oh.
And and the guy definitely has a girlfriend.
So no Amanda for him, I guess, then.
That kind of sucks, because they were cute. I mean, listen, she's going to be fine. She'll
clean up.
I saw those tatas. She'll be fine.
She has a really great set of bubbies.
She's got a great rack.
She
knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
She was like, you could see my nipples through this.
I know. That's when I'm like, I love this girl. That's when I'm like, okay, I fuck with Amanda. Because I knew how pissed off he was going to be just by doing that. I was like, oh, I love you.
Wait, what would you, so if you were to throw like a party at the Summer house, like what would the theme be? Because I this country fair party, I'm not so sure about this one, Wes. Like I'm trying to think like
maybe a 2016 party. 2016 trend.
Wait, that would have been really fun actually for this group too, because 10 years of the show. Sure.
Oh, damn it.
Maybe they'll end. No, yeah, I agree. I think that is a cute idea. I don't know what mine would be. Like I love like spooky season, so it would probably be something like not Halloween, but like I don't know, something. I don't know. Pumpkin-y, I don't know. I'm not thinking of anything good right now. But I and also the country fair party didn't bring out one of Sierra's finest gowns. I feel like she didn't get a moment to really step out into one of the costumes for this theme.
I saw the other girl had the corn hat on, so
corn hat, Levi. Levi's got to be known somehow because she's in the background of this whole
got something.
It's so you kind of opened my mind to this that they might have already been split up, because like the whole conversations at this party, like that Amanda and Sierra are having about Kyle, and then Kyle and Carl, it just they don't seem to like anything about each other, and it would appear that it would make sense that maybe they just quite literally aren't together.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Listen, when couples are like their age and bickering back and forth, it's weird. But like if you're like Adrian Malouf and Paul Malouf, and you're going back and forth, it's like, oh, it's like that I get it, because you're like 50. But like
I can't believe you just said her name, because did you see her post on Instagram?
Yeah, oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah. Face-tuned to fuck. She looked crazy.
And her mom?
Yeah, she fucked up that. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my god.
Y'all, she fucked up her mom. If you're listening, go to Adrian Malouf's Instagram and look up this most recent photo. She face-tuned the absolute shit out of her mom's face, and her mom, like, kind of looks cross-eyed because of it. It's crazy. It is.
Yeah, the angle.
I literally zoomed in on it and sent it to a friend of mine right before we hopped on.
It's craziness.
But then, the episode kind of wraps up on Kyle and Amanda getting in this tussle about how she got into the pool naked, and he was like upset about that. But I'm like, Kyle, you show your dick on this show all the time.
Yeah, I've seen his ass every single season for the past 10, and like not a nice ass. I'm sorry. And like I like a lot of different types of butts. There's nothing. I couldn't pick it out of a lineup. It's like so.
It's just like flat
unremarkable. Yeah, it's so unremarkable.
Yeah, and he's just mad at her for getting. I almost hate that we knew that they're divorced, because I feel like it would have been like a fun, like, slow build. Like, we know where this train is heading. But I mean, I think Kyle is truly in the center of a midlife crisis, because in the coming up we have this fight with Carl that seems so insane to me. I can't believe they're laying hands on Summer House now.
I can.
Move the show to Zeus.
Yeah, right? They can't fight, though.
No, those two are like...
Yeah, no.
But then I'm also excited about these two other girls I guess we have coming down the pipeline later in the season. Yeah,
I think one of them is like friends of Sierra or something.
Yeah.
Another black girl on the cast.
And then Lindsay I hope Lindsay's there next week, or I don't know.
I hope so too. We need something. But I don't know. It sounds like she's really kind of like in and out. So...
Yeah, that's such a bummer. I actually thought she would have been like in for at least the first half of the season, but she was literally like hanging at home with the baby, and she's like, "Hey," like, "Wait, why aren't you here?"
It kind of is a really genius marketing, kind of. It's genius marketing. I think just that in the city, the theme of the show is going to be kind of autumn. When you is it that what the autumn of your life is, when you're like 40s to 60s?
Oh yeah.
Not that any of them are even near 60s, but those that like, not that any one of them. But do you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
What doesn't like, because Summer House kind of ranges for 20 years, right? Because it's like you could be your like early 20s all the way to
I agree. Wait, autumn 40s.
Yeah, autumn of your life is I think when 40s, right? Isn't it?
It just says mature year. I think you're being a little generous. It says post career, which I mean maybe because they're all
okay. Because
all
I would
post
say
their
like
summer house
the
career.
winter of your life would be after, but whatever, you know. Well, good luck, everybody. I think it'd be interesting. I don't know. It'd be interesting to have like 3 different Bravo shows filming in New York all year round.
Yeah, so when is this? We keep getting these like headlines that it's like New York is picking up cameras, but it's like, when is that happening? They keep saying
I think they've been filming. I think they've been filming, yeah, privately. You know, when like they first start filming, sometimes I haven't specifically talked to anyone, but I was told that it began 2 weeks ago, like a week or two ago. I can't confirm, but that's what I've been told. But usually when they start filming, I think that they always start filming at people's homes, so you wouldn't know it. Like they film with someone's family, and it's usually like in the home, so you wouldn't even know that people are filming stuff, and then eventually pick up with other people. So with like the whole group, I don't know. That's what I imagine. But I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. No, me too. I the girls that they're keeping, I like them. I think if they get the casting right with the rest, it could still be a good show. So, but speaking of New York, wait, I want to chat a couple more things. We got to chat about this new show.
I'm not watching it. But
I'm not watching that shit.
Just in case you guys don't know what he's talking about the golden. What is it? The golden years?
The golden age, golden years. Ramona, Luann, Sonia, Jill, and Kelly Ben Simone signed a deal with E to have this new.
There's one other person, right? Sonia, Jill, Kelly. There's like 5.
No, I know. I said it. Wait.
Oh, Jill, Kelly.
Wait, Jill,
Luann, Sonia.
Ramona.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So they're filming on the beach. It was bought by E. Like they're leaving the network. It feels very weird to me, and I kind of have to blame us in a way because I'm like I think the fans are very up in arms about the show getting pseudo canceled when it did, but then like I think I wasn't really either.
I don't think. Does it make me a bad fan to say that I'm not going to watch it? I feel like it's going to be kind of like a Temu version of whatever Housewives is. When they went off the air, let's not do revisionist history, people. When they were off the air, season 13, that was some of the lowest rated Housewives ever. It was unwatchable. I didn't even finish the fucking season. They didn't even have a reunion. All the people that complain about these women not being on TV anymore, then why didn't you watch them when they were on? Barely people watched the Housewives the girls trip with all of them because there was nothing really to cover anymore. I think and that's okay. People aren't meant to be on reality TV for.
No, I mean, it's shows in general. Like I think sometimes we get a little too precious about some of this like IP where it's like shows end and then new shows come around that you really like. It's like, it's okay that New York could have just period ended, and I think it would have been fine. And I just don't see why we need to do this with Palm Beach. Yeah.
The show is more important to me than any cast member, regardless of whatever city it is. No one's bigger than the program, right? Like Karen Huger, I love her. To me, she's Potomac. But if you needed to, the show should go on without her. If you had to, and I feel that way about New York. I'm gonna always kind of hope that show does well, and if they need to get the casting right, that's good. But I'm never gonna be like, I'm not watching this show because Tamara's not on it. Like, no, I'm gonna probably still watch it. I got nothing else going on.
Right. No, I completely agree. Like, but I think the women do forget that though, that the show is the title. It's not like your show. It's like you're just a part of the Real Houses of New York. So like,
and I think that ruins really good shows. Like when people did this with New Jersey, and then with Teresa, the Teresa of it all. Like the show should be able to continue to go on, and if new people come in, we should try to embrace them and hope they're good. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we won't have a show. That's like people did this with Nene forever on Atlanta, and it's finally getting somewhat good again.
Oh, thank God. I actually have hopes that this next season will be good. I think
K Michelle's going to be great.
K Michelle is going to be great. If y'all are not familiar with her work, she's
many people are not in the Bravoverse, and she's really going to flip your wigs. Oh my fucking God! I don't think there's going to be shaking the table. I actually like hot take, and I think a really hot take. I think that K Michelle typically is funnier and quicker witted than even Nene. Now, I think Nene's incredibly funny, and she's an icon, but I think that K Michelle is like right up there with her, and she's incredibly whip smart. And she's really intelligent and very interesting backstory. So I'm interested to see how the Bravo audience kind of embraces her.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because she has a lot of lore. She's a lot of lore.
Yeah, I watched like the first 4 Love and Hip Hop seasons in the pandemic. I was like trying to find a show, and I was like, wait, I need to know like this lore. And I was like, I was obsessed with her, breakout star of that show.
She's like an actual musician too.
I know, can really sing and produce great music.
Wow, that show's coming out soon. Now I'm hyped.
No, it is. I think I feel like we should have a trailer like very soon for that season.
Yeah,
so.
Rhode Island.
In Rhode Island, allegedly, the trailer's coming out like this week, tomorrow, maybe.
I already saw the trailer, so
I know. That's what I was confused. Like, what is that? What was the thing we watched?
I was on the treadmill and I was texting a friend, and my friend was like, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be great!" And then I was like, "Wait a minute, didn't we already see a damn trailer?"
Yeah, we saw all those Doloreses talking at each other.
Yeah, so we'll see. But
wait, what did you think about this Potomac Karen sit down that just went
down?
People
are really mad about this, huh?
Are you mad about it? I'm not mad about it.
No, that's a mother to me. So I mean,
I agree. I thought it was a great interview. I like when Andy puts on his Katie Couric hat and kind of conducts some good interview business.
People actually thinking this woman isn't going to be delusional. Have you been watching this show for the past 10 years? She has always been the most delusional, and a completely unserious person. But she paid her debt to society by going in jail for 6 months. Who are we to say? I mean, it's a terrible thing, obviously, to drink and drive. I mean, she did a couple times, but who are we to say that she couldn't learn from that? And it's completely different than someone like Jen Shaw and stuff like that. I mean, it's apples to oranges. People comparing the two. I think it would be great to have her back on. And
there's no way she's not coming back. She's absolutely
there's no way. That's why they did this thing, because they can't just ignore it.
No, she will absolutely be back on that show. Her story is fascinating. And I think I'm definitely interested in seeing what's next for her. I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
Because
and a lot of people are like, I'm not watching Potomac again. It's like, then don't fucking watch it. Half the world's on fire and the other half is underwater. We got ice out here doing all this crazy shit. Just watch the fucking show or don't watch the show. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like so many people watch these shows these days and just hate them.
And don't like them. Yeah, and don't like them.
Yeah, y'all.
If you don't like it, I don't watch shit I don't like.
I released Beverly Hills, y'all. I decided.
I was gonna say that's my number one thing. I was like, if I think a show is garbage, I won't watch it. That's why I don't watch Beverly Hills. It's unwatchable. It just doesn't speak. But
you know what? If you like it, I love that for you.
Good. I love that for you. Who am I to say?
That's not my problem.
If you like vanilla bean scammers that have terrible home decor tastes, Amanda Francis. I mean, not even an interesting scammer, right? Not even a fun scammer. Not even buying Maseratis. Just tearing apart a really beautiful home and putting in
It means a lot to us, to be honest with you, too.
Yeah. So. Wow.
Yeah, I feel like the Potomac viewers this season have been so lit up on threads and everything about dissecting everything, and I'm like, y'all, this season has been absolutely a blast. That trip to Colorado, I think about it every day.
Well, I think that what we forget too is that Potomac and Atlanta specifically, those two activate a certain pocket of the internet that is very, very much online and talking online discourse about shows. And it is a very insular kind of community at times, which can make for incredible memes, but can also if someone doesn't like someone and they don't like Karen, we're going to find out about it and you're going to hear about it. So it just feels but I don't think that that's not everybody online. You know what I mean? It's just the people that are talking the most online.
And they're the loudest sometimes, unfortunately. Wait, what are your thoughts on Wendy?
I'm neither here nor there. Again, it's not even an interesting kind of villain for me. It's terrible what's happening to her, but I've never really hated her or loved her. I've always just been she's there. So it's keep her on another season and let's talk about it. Seeing her versus Karen is going to be amazing. For Karen to have a punching bag for an entire season.
When she said she lived in Timbuktu?
Yeah, she said, who told her that? She lives in Timbuktu. The way it just rolls off her, she's got, she's waiting to see Wendy in person. It's going to be, but yeah, I don't care enough about Wendy, I'll be honest. But I don't think she should be off the show.
Yeah, I think this season was by far her best season, which is so shocking to me. I genuinely loved her on this season of the show. I thought it was the most I'd ever kind of understood her, but then it's crazy to see that next season may be her last season on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way she's getting out of this, right?
No. I am not a legal expert by any means, but I would say
it's a wrap.
Yeah, and they might not even let them do the whole like one on, one off kind of situation. They might just be like, y'all both go.
No, it's figure bad. It out,
which is crazy. Yeah,
when you think about like Teresa signed a paper that she shouldn't have signed, essentially, and that's why she went to prison because of her husband's shit. And they both are
allegedly trying to scam an insurance company that has the money to take you to like no.
Karen's just over here driving into trees.
I know, yeah. We've all got issues, you know?
I know we do.
So.
B, is there anything else you're consuming before I let you go? Any other shows? Anything that's keeping you afloat?
What am I watching right now? I mean, what are the other housewives that are on? But that doesn't matter to me.
Salt Lake City just wrapped. Did you enjoy? Wait, I loved it, yeah. Okay, wait. Loved one thing we should talk about. Brahman's boyfriend.
Yeah, he's hot. Good for her. I've seen him before. I've seen him in person. He looks just like that. He's tall.
He is fine.
Good for her. Yeah. They've been friends apparently. Allegedly, they've been friends for a minute. So they have friends in common. So
I feel like Christian Siriano like set her up with a model probably.
As he should.
As he should.
That's what gay friends are for. That's a good gay.
Yes. No, y'all, he is fine. If you have not looked him up, I mean, he's got a hairline that won't quit, and I am here for it.
Brandon, not Cristiano or Christian Siriano. Right?
Not Christian. I'm talking about the new boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah. I think his name is Brandon or something.
Brandon, yeah. And he like posted her on his on Grid on Maine.
Yeah, it's for real.
Damn.
It's for real. Yeah.
Damn. And Heather's pissed
she puts
off about that.
Well, now she's got to hook her up with somebody. I want to see them go on double dates with models. They need it.
They all deserve some good dick, and I feel like you can't find good dick in Salt Lake City.
No, it's very difficult, I'm sure.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a transitional place with the Bravo shows. I think there's some good stuff on the pipeline, and I'm excited about this new season of Summer House. This show goes down so easy. B, thank you so much for being here.
Of course, yeah.
Tell everyone where they can follow you, listen to you, all those things.
I've got the podcast. It's called The B-List with PetShopBoy. It's available wherever you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple, all of that stuff. I'm on Instagram at PetShopBoy. I think I'm on Twitter, but I don't really use that anymore because it's a hellscape. I'm on TikTok. I think I'm the PetShopBoy on there. I'm not hard to find.
Yeah,
so,
you got it. Yeah, and
I'm mostly on Instagram.
Yeah. You catch him in the stories. And guys, we will be back with a Traders recap later this weekend, and we'll chat with y'all soon. Oh, you're watching Traders? Yeah.
Oh, obviously. Yeah.
Okay, say bye to listeners. Bye,
bye, guys. Bye.